State, number 2,
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. In this game, we'll see the Denver Nuggets against the Detroit Pistons here at Little Caesars Arena. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan with me tonight. Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And Allie LaForce is reporting on the sideline. Missing some depth tonight, but the starting lineup is intact for this team. Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. Peyton Watson is out there with Jones, and it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. And for the Pistons, Harris steps in at the 4 with Duren at the center spot. Robinson is out there with Cade Cunningham, and it's Thompson in at the 3. Well, we should be in for a fast-paced game tonight, Coach. Both of these teams excel at creating fast break opportunity.
Look, Kevin, you're right. Both of these teams prefer to get out and attack before the other can get their defense set. They want to use their speed and athleticism, and they need to get as many easy buckets as they possibly can.
Good on the three-point shot.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. It's a three-point game. Thompson dishes to Robinson. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Duren, great positioning on the putback.
Well, the numbers will show that Duren is one of the top offensive rebounders in the game. He is a high-motor player.
Duren against Jokic. Murray outside. Back to Jokic. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
Well, what really makes Jokic special inside isn't just his size, but his gracefulness.
On the wing, Harris. He's covered by Watson. Here's Cunningham. Pocket 6. It's good.
Well, with the size that Cunningham has, he is a real handful inside.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Jokic on top, defended by Duren. Murray down low. He's against Cunningham. Murray, no good. The Pistons have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And Duren slams it in.
Well, as a lob partner, Duren's exactly what you want. He really goes and gets it.
Cunningham against Murray. Down low. Here's Jokic. It's deflected. Cunningham looking it over. Jokic grabs the miss.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And over the course of his career, Tobias Harris has shown a willingness to embrace various roles.
Well, look, Kevin, Tobias Harris is not only a highly skilled player, but he is a team-oriented, win-first, veteran guy, totally unselfish, and will just figure out a way that he needs to help any team he's on get to where they want to go.
Brown with it, defended by Duren. Pass to Watson, and here's Jokic. In the corner, Murray with it. No good from outside. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. They trail by 1. Robinson kicks to Thompson. Driving inside. And Thompson throws it down.
So fast of foot. On the run, I'll see her tough to kick.
Murray against Cunningham. Here's Jokic. Jokic draws the double. For 3, Murray. Rebounded by the Pistons.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Cunningham for three. Robinson for three. Good on the triple.
It had to be lightning quick, and Robinson got it away.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Murray scanning the floor. And no good that time. Cunningham with some nice D. Let's check in now with our Allie Laporte, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, JB Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. He told me there's no real way to stop Nikola Jokic. He can score on anyone, and when you try to double him, he dissects you with his passing, which is arguably his most dangerous trait. Coach continued, you can pick your poison with Joker, but either way, you are getting poisoned. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good. And Stan, when you think of the most athletic teams in the NBA, the Pistons have to be right up there.
Yeah, a handful of supreme athletes. And most importantly, Kevin, they use that athleticism to attack and disrupt. That's what makes the difference.
Harris's shot is good.
He has become a pure shooter. And from mid-range, Harris is deadly.
Over to the wing. Watson, the pass to Jokic. Denver passing it around. Jones, no luck.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Harris against Brown. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Off target from outside. The Nuggets trail by 4. Here's Brown. Scoreless thus far. Jokic inside. Defended by Duran. Robinson against Jones. Robinson passes to Thompson. On the wing, Harris. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic just got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Stolen by Thompson. For the finish. Out to Harris. Inside. Tries again. And Thompson with the nice bucket inside.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with them. The Nuggets making a change here. Brown's checked in.
In for the Nuggets, number 11, Bruce Brown.
Watson with it. Harris is there. Watson's shot is off.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Duran sets the screen for Harris. And Duran slams it in.
Well, that is a solid screen by Duran. And then the big man rolls right into scoring position.
The shot's good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Pistons leading by 6. Cunningham passes to Duran. Left side, Harris. Cunningham outside. Clock at 4. Shoots from 14. Misses off the left iron.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Now here's Jones. He has yet to score. Watson for 3. And the call up against Jokic. That is his first foul of the game. A different look here for Detroit. Stewart comes in for Thompson. And Ivy subbed in for Robinson. Detroit's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Cunningham left side.
Right here.
Over Brown. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
That's an aggressive play and a chance for Cunningham to get 3 points the old-fashioned way.
You know, Stan, when you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses, what impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also, his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game.
Now here's Brown. Hardaway for 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duran's got 8 rebounds in this game. Ivy on the wing. After Duran. Here's Cunningham. With the fadeaway. Rebounded by Valanciunas. The Nuggets trail by 9. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
It's Brown on the wing. Covered by Cunningham. Valanciunas with a screen on Cunningham. The Nuggets with another miss. Ivy on the wing. Still scoreless. On the wing, Harris. There's the lob to Duran. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Now here's Brown. 1:43 left to play in the first. That misses off the backboard. Detroit leading by 11. Ivy with it. Picked up by Brown. Harris, right side. Pass to Stewart. Now, here's Ivy. Rebounded by Pickett. The Nuggets trail by 11. Hardaway kicks to Brown. And Valanciunas now atop the key. Here's Pickett. Ivy defending. Valanciunas inside. Duran's on him. Watson. And Watson slams it in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Denver's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Pass to Valanciunas. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
A different look here for Detroit. Holland, he's checked in for Durant. Karis LeVert comes in for Harris. And it's Jenkins in for Cunningham. The shot by Ivy, no good.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
To the middle, here's Valanciunas. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Jalen Duren has been leading the charge for Detroit. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. Bruce Brown is out there with Jamal Murray. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Holmes in at the 4 slot. Now here's Brown. Outside Hardaway. A three-pointer off the mark.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Stewart's got the lead up to 11 now for the Pistons.
Well, you know, Stewart really hustles whenever he's out there. Great energy on the glass. Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Now, here's Stewart. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Stewart with the screen on hold. Here's Holland, and Detroit again with the bucket.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Brown with it. Ivy defending. Screen by Valanciunas. And it's Murray penetrating. Valanciunas, good.
Well, you might think of Murray as just a scoring point guard, but he's also a great playmaker.
Now, here's Ivy. No scoring in this one. Over to the left wing. Stewart, a screen for Jenkins. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
Here's Holmes. Good, nice job down low. Holmes got it back down to within single digits for the Nuggets. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. For the Pistons, Thompson, he's checked in for LeVert. Robinson comes in for Ivy. And it's Cunningham in for Jenkins. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Denver. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
The Nuggets trail by 11. Murray with it. Pass to Valanciunas. Now here's Hardaway. That three off the mark. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Cunningham passes to Howard. For the three, It's hauled in by Brown.
He may have had too much time to think about it.
Here's Hardaway. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Great focus from Hardaway. Draws the foul and completes the play.
The Nuggets have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight.
Hardaway, Tim Hardaway Jr. One shot.
NGA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, guys. Cade Cunningham is leading the way for this Pistons team. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said he shows belief in his teammates, and that's what leadership is. He's with you during the good and the bad. That gives the rest of his team more comfort and confidence. Kevin, back to you.
Establishing the mindset. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. So it's the Pistons now after Tim Hardaway missed from long range.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. The Nuggets trail by 10. Now, Jokic, Murray outside. Jokic with the screen on Cunningham. The 19-foot shot. And Jokic gets it to go. Jokic has got 6.
Staying active. Jokic is one of the best offensive rebounders in the game.
Here's Holland. Back to Cunningham. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Murray. Jokic with the screen on Cunningham. Three-pointer. Yep, it goes. And the Piston lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Jokic.
Well, there's no lack of confidence from Jokic behind the arc. He's dangerous from anywhere.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Tobias Harris is checked in for the Pistons. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. For 3, Harris. And Jones pulls it down.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Murray against Robinson. Nice move. It's good, and the Piston lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket for Murray.
Yeah, Murray is a very good outside shooter, but I think he's at his best when he gets into the paint.
Harris, right side. Shot clock at 5. Robinson for 3. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 4 assists in the game.
I mean, this is what Duncan Robinson does. He finds you points at the arc.
And, Coach, one thing that David Adelman stressed was getting this Nuggets team in much better shape.
Yeah, it seems like they wore down in the playoffs last season. So improved conditioning and more depth potentially could help them hold up better down the stretch.
Now, here is Robinson following the miss by Jokic. Harris kicks to Thompson. Stewart with the screen on Jones. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Detroit making a switch here. Duran's checked in. And here are the Nuggets now. 6-point game. Pass to Watson. Back to Murray. Makes it off the glass. Murray's got 4 this quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Cunningham against Murray. Cunningham outside. Just 5 on the clock. Tries it from 19. That's Jokic with the rebound.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Murray kicks to Jones. Brown with it. Still yet to score. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Harris and stolen by Watson. And they're running ahead. A nice shot by Brown. And now just a 2-point Piston lead.
Teammates benefit so much from playing with Jokic. He draws all the attention, then sets you up for the score.
Now here is Harris. Pass to Duran. 5 on the clock. Cunningham for 3. That shot no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Jamal Murray.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
Detroit's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Duran finds Harris to stop the drought. Duran trying to break free. And Harris gets it to go on the assist from Duran.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Give a big round of applause for your Pistons dance team.
Now Brown. Jokic on top. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Jokic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the arc. Robinson pulls it in. Pistons leading by 4. And Duncan Robinson, one of the more efficient three-point marksman, coach, in this league.
Yeah, look, Kevin, Duncan Robinson built his game around his three-point shooting, and the threat of the 3 has drawn more defensive attention, and Duncan Robinson has learned to make plays for other people based on the defense that he sees, a much improved all-around basketball.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Following the missed shot by Tobias Harris. Jones, the pass to Brown. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Hardaway for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hardaway has got 6.
Oh, excellent preparation from Hardaway Jr. Primed to attack.
Harris inside. He's covered by Watson. Good on the shot. And the Pistons lead by 3.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, and you know what's going to happen, there are going to be points put on the board.
Watson, the pass to Hardaway. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Cunningham. He has 5. He scores for only his 3rd time tonight. Now 3 for 10, taking a climb out of the hole.
Well, that's where Cunningham does his best work, from the free throw line down.
Here's Hardaway. He's got 6. And here's Jokic. Shoots a fader. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside Robinson. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. And now it's an 8-point Detroit lead. Here's Brown. Pass to Jokic. Shot to stop the run. Back to Brown. Kept alive. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor.
There will be 2 minutes.
The previous play is under review.
Just yet, officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
We're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, in looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be right back after this. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
Pistons leading by 6. The forwards are Thompson and Harris. Cade Cunningham out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Duren in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Shoots from 8. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You look at the Pistons stand, statistically pretty solid across the board.
Yeah, they're well balanced. They have guys with size, athleticism, skill. You got to give a lot of credit to the front office and these players for their hard work.
And the first one at the line is good.
There's so much that Jamal Murray brings to the table offensively. He is such a critical piece of their puzzle.
Both good from the line that time. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Pass to Duran. Cunningham outside. No good with the triple. The Nuggets trail by 6. Brown the pass to Murray. Denver passing it around. Kicks it out to Jones. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Now here is Harris. He's got 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Harris has got 8 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Got to communicate and switch that screen.
Now here is Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
How about that finish by Harris? He sees his opening and does not hesitate to rise up and be free.
Watson the screen. Jones kicks to Watson. Pass to Jokic. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. That's on Jalen Duran.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Stan, you know, you think about the release point on Jokic's outside shot. It is tough to get to.
Yeah, Kevin, it certainly is. And the problem is if you start to come out of your stance to try to get to that shot, Jokic will just pull the ball down and beat you on the drive. Well, we've seen very few superstars as unselfish as Jokic. He'll play whatever role is necessary for his team to win.
Now, here's Cunningham. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Harris. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
If the possession ends with a shot in close, you've done something right.
It's Jokic, top of the key. A slam by Jokic.
Another bucket from Jokic. He could dominate scoring-wise every night if he wanted to. He is that good.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Left side, Harris. Thompson sets the pick for Cunningham. Knocks down the 3-ball. Cunningham's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, as a defense, you have to expect Cunningham to take those. He's not shy at the arc.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
Outside, Robinson. Cunningham sets a screen for Robinson. Back to Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
Well, Cunningham, offensively, he can hurt you in so many ways, and he's got it all working tonight.
To the paint. It's tipped. Duran with it. Now guarded by Murray. Murray against Robinson. Pass to Harris. Duran sets the screen for Harris. Lays it up off the glass. Harris has got 14 points.
And so far, Harris is having his way on offense. The defense just has not found an answer for his energy on that end.
Now, here's Watson. 5 points in the game. Brown wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Brown's got his second basket.
That's a nice shot, helping to space the floor for his team.
Cunningham sets a screen for Robinson. Back to Cunningham, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
Great energy on the deflection, and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Now, here's Cunningham. 14 points for him. 6 on the shot clock for Murray.
Well, Murray there did exactly what he needed to do defensively. He got into the shooter's airspace and forced a miss.
Jokic with his screen on Thompson. Jones kicks to Jokic. The three-pointer, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Robinson against Brown. Thompson passes to Harris. Now, here's Cunningham. Not a lot of room. Jones drives in. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
And all game long, they worked the ball inside. It's really worked well for them offensively.
The first one falls. So he gets them both. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Here come the Pistons, everybody. Who wants one? It's T-shirt time. I said it's T-shirt time. You got make some noise. It's time to fire off some T-shirts, everybody. Attention fans, we got T-shirts. It's coming at you. So make some noise. We all got one. Make some noise.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Detroit. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Harris inside. Watson's there. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And that's the kind of play that fires up your team. Harris with the strength to finish through contact.
The Pistons have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
For Detroit, Harris. Tobias Harris. One shot.
That's good from Harris. Here's Murray. 10 points for him. Pass to Watson. To the inside. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jalen Duren.
Well, Jokic very strong and very crafty, absorbing the contact.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And the first one drops.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Jenkins, he's checked in for Cunningham. And Jokic drops them both.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Down low, knocks it loose. And the basket by Harris. Harris has got 13 points in the second half. The Nuggets trail by 5. Outside, Jones. Watson the screen. Outside, Jones to the paint. Shot clock at 6. Thompson surveying the floor. Pass to Jenkins. Now Harris. Jokic defending. Harris against Jokic. And the shot goes in. Harris has got 21.
A solid 6'8". Harris can more than handle his own inside. Really an overlooked part of his game.
Jones kicks to Watson. Back to Jones. Now here's Watson. He has 5. Jokic a screen. Takes the 3. Deep 2 for Murray. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson. Murray's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, you got to love that play. Murray gets to his spot, and the pass is right there.
Pass to Thompson. Robinson on the wing. And it's Denver with the rebound. Brown with it. And here's Jones. He's covered by Thompson. Jokic passes to Jones. Outside for Murray. His 3-pointers off the mark. Pistons leading by 5. And you talk about size, coach, strength, and bounce. Jalen Duren drawing comparisons now to a young Dwight Howard.
Yeah, he certainly is, Kevin. And look, I like to be careful when we're making those kind of comparisons with a young player and a Hall of Famer like Dwight Howard. But there are similarities with the athleticism and the relentless approach to defense and rebound.
Harris kicks to Jenkins. And it's off from 3-point range. The Nuggets trail by 5. Wide open look here for Murray. Drops in the tray. Murray's got 15 points.
Well, Murray's a 3-level scorer, but arguably does his finest work from that level.
Thompson outside. Harris dishes to Thompson. Outside for Robinson. A 3-ball. Here's Harris, and he uses the glass on the layup. Harris has got 23 points.
Accepting more and more responsibility over the years. Harris recognizing how good and valuable he is offensively on the backboard.
Here's Jokic. Jokic gets it done right in front, in close.
Can't argue with a chance like that. Give me more of those.
To the middle. Here's Duren. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And I love that from Duren, playing with passion.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Duren.
Well, look, it seems like every time Jalen Duren is on the floor, he's looking to outdo himself, to raise his own standards as a player. I really like that about him.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Stewart's checked in for Harris. Karis LeVert comes in for Thompson. And it's Jaden Ivey in for Duncan Robinson. And both free throws good for Duren. And so Brown will bring it up for Denver, trailing by 4. Pass to Jokic. Here's Tyson beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got his 4th rebound in this one. Ivey on the money from 12 feet away.
Too smooth from the mid-range. Defenders can't let Ivey get comfortable from there.
On the wing, Brown. Still without a basket. Pass to Jokic. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Duren. Off the left rim and out. Pistons leading by 6. We've got 1:13 left in the 3rd quarter.
That is what they want from Duren. Spike it, young fella.
Denver's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Brown the pass to Jokic. Back to Brown. LeVert against Hardaway. Fires the 3. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Ivey passes to Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
Well, that 3rd quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Jokic to stop the run. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And here is Brown. And another miss by Denver. From deep three-point territory, Tobias Harris, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Pistons. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Here's Brown. And Denver will start the 4th quarter with Murray out there with Brown. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Holmes in at the power forward position. Murray for 3. Rebound, Detroit. Stewart's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Cunningham. Lets it go from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Cunningham's got the lead up to 13 now for the Pistons. Murray finds Holmes. Valanciunas against Stewart. Valanciunas passes to Murray. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Murray doesn't fear anyone inside. He just goes right at the defense.
At the line for the Nuggets, Murray, Jamal Murray, 2 shots.
Free throw good, Murray. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And so Murray nails both of them.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. The shot by Ivy, no good. The Nuggets trail by 11. Here's Brown. The rebound by Ivy. LeVert in the corner. Cunningham outside. Pass to Stewart. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists now in this one. Denver shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Here's Murray. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
Yeah, that's tough to stop. Murray loves showing off that handle whenever he can.
Inside, Hardaway with the steal. Shoots from the block. Murray, good. 21 points for Jamal Murray.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Ivy kicks to Stewart. From outside, off the mark.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Stewart with the steal. Cunningham on the wing. Detroit, no good that time either.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Hardaway passes to Murray. Out to Hardaway. Pass to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Strong finish by Valanciunas. He likes exerting his will close to the rim.
Detroit leading by 8. Now Cunningham. Stewart with the screen on Murray. Here's Cunningham. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Cunningham's got 19 points.
Cunningham is so skilled working the pick and roll. That time the play was for himself to score.
Valanciunas in the high post. That one goes. Just count it.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Cunningham against Murray. Cunningham drives in. Got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back. Rebound by Murray. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. 8-point game. Najee passes to Brown. The shape. Detroit with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points. And here's Ivy. Stewart with the screen on Brown. Ivy passes to Holland. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
As a playmaker, Ivy has an interesting upside. If he continues to develop those skills, he'd only increase his value.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Asar Thompson comes in for Karis LeVert. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Jaden Ivey. And that one misses. The Nuggets trail by 10. Jokic passes to Murray. To the paint. Here's Watson. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Cunningham on the wing. Thompson sets the pick for Cunningham. There's the lob to Duren. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. Harris is checked in for Holland. Jones checked in for the Nuggets. Christian Brown comes in for Brown. Here's Robinson. Money from the wing. And the Pistons lead by 10.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there, then continuing to press the advantage.
Tipped away and stolen by Murray. Thompson against Jokic. Murray left side. Poked away. And the turnover again by Denver. And Detroit has possession. 10-point lead. Outside Robinson. Harris up top. Pass to Duran. Back to Harris. On the clock. And he's good on the three ball. Harris has got 26.
Just pure from the corner. Harris doesn't pass up an opportunity from there.
Murray, the pass to Brown. Now, here's Watson. Now, here's Jokic. Defended by Duran. Murray for three. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 5 rebounds tonight. And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now.
Detroit. Hit the Pistons answer.
Stewart checked in for the Pistons. And now Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
All right, Hallie, thank you for that. Detroit leading by 13. Cunningham inside. He's covered by Murray. Cunningham, a screen on Brown. Here's Thompson. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. To the inside. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on Jalen Duran.
Look at Jokic gutting it out against the defense, really earning that and one chance.
One shot.
Free throw, no good for Jokic. Pistons leading by 11. There's the lob to Duran. And stolen by Murray. Jokic against Thompson. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Thompson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
What I appreciated about Thompson is his recognition. He knows when to force the issue and when to pull back.
That free throw good from Thompson.
Well, in terms of pure talent, Asar Thompson has loads of it. I don't know if he has a ceiling.
And he can't hit the second. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Down by 12. Jones finds Murray. Clock at 6. Lets it go with the 3. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Robinson for 3. Jokic grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Murray. Jones looking for an opening. It's tipped. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And when it comes to getting up and down the floor, Thompson has few peers.
Murray against Cunningham. To the middle. Now Brown. The Nuggets with another miss. Jones against Robinson. Pass to Cunningham. Now Thompson. Looking for Stewart. He gets it there. Over Brown. And Stewart gets it to go.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Murray against Cunningham. Here's Jokic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That's on Jalen Duren.
Well, what else can you do against Jokic but get as physical as possible defensively?
Nicole, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Pistons leading by 14. Cunningham passes to Duren. Now Robinson. The long shot, no good. Stolen by Thompson. Stewart outside. Fires the three. And down goes the three.
Not many places on the floor Robinson will hesitate to shoot.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Now Jokic. And the three misses.
Looking to answer the three from the other end. Maybe too eager there.
Here's Duren. Now Robinson. Thompson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Up and in on the way. Thompson's got 5 points now this quarter.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Jokic with this screen on Robinson. The Nuggets with another miss. Pistons leading by 19 points. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth. Duren with the screen on Murray. Cunningham for three. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Pistons.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Tobias Harris.
He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
A slam dunk by Robinson.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Here's Brown. Jokic high post. Shoots over Duren, and Jokic gets it to go. Jokic has got 30 points.
And nothing seems to get to Jokic. So poised and calm under pressure.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Duren finds Robinson. Thompson against Jones. The drive by Thompson, and he gets the bucket.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Tobias Harris.